and welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. I hope that you have all had an amazing week and have had a lovely weekend. If you haven't already, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel down below, like this video, and also turn on the bell notification to be notified every time I upload a brand new video. In today's video, I will be doing a law of attraction question and answers video. A lot of people absolutely loved my first law of attraction video, which was my manifestation day. If you haven't seen that video, then I will link it down below for you all. So I thought that I would do like a mini law of attraction series here on my channel. This video is going to be a Q&A all about the law of attraction, my experiences, how I got into it and what I would recommend. I did ask over on my Instagram for these questions, so if you would like to get involved in future videos, then please make sure to follow me over on Instagram. With the law of attraction series, I am going to have like a more of a chilled background, so you will see this background in my law of attraction videos. I just want it to be a really super chilled, relaxed environment, so this is why we will be doing it on my bed. If you can hear any background noise, I do apologise. It is absolutely roasting today, so the window is open. If you can hear the birds, then hopefully it relaxes you even more. I do have quite a few questions to go through, but before I do get into the... See what I mean? You can now hear the dogs. Love that for me. So before I do get into this question and answers video, I thought that I would actually show you my mood boards on Pinterest. For this video, I was actually going to be doing my vision board with you. However, I can't do a vision board without pins because I can't stick the pictures up. So that may be coming in another video which I will add to the series, but for now I wanted to show you my Pinterest boards. Pardon me. I feel that Pinterest boards are such a good way to manifest your future, put down into a vision exactly what you'd want your home to look like, or you can even do a Pinterest board for materialistic things which you'd love to bring into your life. I think that these are just a really fun way to create the future that you want. So instead of doing my vision board with you, I thought that I would show you my current boards. Okay, so I am trying to be all fancy and techie here, but these are all of my current Pinterest boards which I have made at the moment. As you can see, I have so many, which means I have had far too much time on my hands, but the first vision board which I'm going to show you is just all of my quotes that I like to read through every day, and I do also use some of these on my Instagram feed. I love searching for quotes on Pinterest. I think that a lot of them are really helpful and useful. They're really meaningful, and you can definitely get a lot of advice and information from Pinterest quotes. My next Pinterest board which I'm going to show you is... Ellie, come on, which one's going to be next? Ellie, what are you doing? So this is my astrology Leo star sign board. I've really gotten into astrology at the moment and looking into my Leo star sign. I think that I definitely am a very strong Leo with my characteristics, and I've really gotten into trying to find out more about my star sign and how I intertwine with it. My next board is my sleeve/tattoo board. These are all of the ideas which I want for my next tattoo. In the end, I would love to have a sleeve, so here are all of my ideas. The one that I'm about to click on now is the one that I want next. So going from my finger tattoos, I would like that going up my wrist. So that is the next tattoo that I would absolutely love. Next, we are moving on to my house and what I would love for the inside and the outside to look like. I have even gone as far as to putting down what I want the outside of my house to look like, which I know is very sad, but I do have a vision and I do have a dream of what I want my future house to look like down to the finest detail. My next vision board is going to be the master bedroom vision board. I have a black and a white theme for this, super simple, super elegant, really classy, and this is what my master bedroom will be centered around. I know it could become very sad for you all that I have all of this in my vision boards, but I know exactly what I want my house to look like as soon as I move out. My living room vision board has been the one that I've thought about for the longest time. I've always known that I want navy, grey, white and silver in my living room, and these are just some of the ideas that I have come across. I absolutely love this colour palette and I think it looks really expensive. Next is my bathroom, and again I am going to say it, for the longest time I have known that I want a black dark wood sort of theme for my bathroom. I absolutely love this. I think it is so different and really up my street. That is the shower that I want as well. Just thought I'd add that in there. Next we have my dressing room. I do want my own room dedicated to my dressing room and my clothes, and I absolutely love this wardrobe. I love the mirror detailing. It looks super classy, super. So those are just a few of the boards that I have created whilst being in lockdown. They're such a good way to utilise your time in a positive way. I can literally spend hours on Pinterest looking at so many different things. I just find it so fun and therapeutic. But without further ado, let's get into this question and answers video, because we do have quite a few and I don't want this video to be too long. I can't actually see if I'm in focus because I haven't got my glasses on, which is absolutely great. So I do have the questions here on my phone, and I've also made just a few little bullet points for me to read from. The first question which I was asked on Instagram was, how do you avoid toxic positivity? Law of attraction encourages you to always be positive. The Secret even indicated to cut off a negative friend. And I think that this is such a really good first question to start on, because the law of attraction really does encourage you and preaches you to continuously be so positive and have such a positive outlook on life. But realistically and in the real world, that is not always the case, and even the happiest of people are not always happy. I feel the best way for you to avoid toxic positivity, and not just for you but for everybody and even myself watching this, would be to have a balance between your good emotions and your bad emotions. It is really good for you to accept like healthy boundaries. You should really feel your negative emotions for maybe a day or two and then let them go so that you can make way for more positive emotions. It definitely isn't healthy to avoid your feelings, especially your bad or negative emotions. You definitely do have to feel them and go through them for just a couple of days. As I said, it's not healthy to avoid these emotions. We are only human and we cannot always stay positive every single day of our lives. So hopefully that has helped you with regards to what you can do to avoid toxic positivity. The next question that I got asked over on Instagram was, how do you stick to it? Any tips? I think with regards to sticking to the law of attraction, it is so easy to do if you believe in it wholeheartedly and have already seen results from when using it previously. I think this really allows you to keep going with the law of attraction and keep manifesting, as you already know that the universe is listening to you and working in your favour by making your dreams become a reality. So I personally am always wanting to know more because I'm just so interested and really invested in it already. However, the law of attraction can take quite a long time to work for some people. It may take a day for somebody, a year for somebody, a week for somebody. It works in so many different ways, but because it hasn't worked for you automatically, imagine if you stopped preaching the law of attraction, stopped manifesting and cut it out completely. Imagine if the next day that was your one day to receive everything that you have manifested and wished for and put out to the universe. how annoying or how sad would that be? With regards to sticking to the law of attraction, there are so many different or little ways that you can do this in your everyday life. You can either read 1 chapter or 2 chapters of a self-development book on your lunch break or before you start work. I do tend to get to work just half an hour beforehand, just so I can actually sit in my car and read my book, a chapter or 2 every morning. This is such a positive way for me, and it really does help with getting me in a positive mindset before I enter work. So I don't go into work in a negative mood or a negative mindset, because I know then that I'm going to have the worst day at work ever. Will really help to get you in that positive mindset, which is one step forward to putting out to the universe your positive energy. Another way would be watching The Secret for an hour out of your time. So instead of scrolling on social media, you can watch The Secret on Netflix. Put your phone down for an hour and really manifest your mind and put your mind out to the universe and allow it to bring in what it's saying to you. The film is such an amazing way to learn about manifestation if you don't really know a lot about it, and that can really help you to note down some things that you can do day to day, which will really help you manifest the law of attraction and also help you to think of everything that you would want out of your future. Hopefully that has given you just a few little tips on what you can do to stick towards the law of attraction. This does lead me on quite nicely to the next question that I received on Instagram, which was, I want to get into it but I just feel like I do not have the time. And I think that this is such a good question, because a lot of people think that you have to put so much time into the law of attraction and manifestation. People think that you have to spend a whole day doing it or a whole afternoon, which is definitely not the case. There's definitely a lot of small changes which you can make, which may make the biggest difference for you with regards to your life and your future. I do have a manifestation day video here on my YouTube channel, which was the first video that I did with my law of attraction series. I will link it down below if you would like to go and watch it. This may actually help you with the question that you are asking with regards to how you put in the time and the effort to really get into the law of attraction and manifestation. If you feel that you don't really have any time, why not just put in 10 minutes, even if that, every morning to write down what you are grateful for. This is such a good starting point in trying to get into the law of attraction and manifestation. As I said in my previous video, you cannot attract anything into your life if you are not already grateful for what the universe is giving you. Or when you're driving to work, or if you're going somewhere to college, school, why not envision your life how you want it to be, what you've dreamed of and what you'd love to be doing in the future. With manifestation, you can even think about what you want and the universe will hear you. You don't necessarily even have to write anything down. But with regards to the question, if you do want to believe in the law of attraction and manifestation, and you do really want to have the life of your dreams, then either way you will find the time to preach the law of attraction. So if it's something that you really want to get into, then you will make the time for it. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of help and advice on what you can do with regards to getting into the law of attraction if you don't have that much time on your hands. If it has just started raining, so the lighting may have gone a little bit dark, and I do apologise if you can hear the rain. You are propped up on my window with natural daylight, but hopefully the rain may relax you a little bit with this video. The next question was, what made you believe in it? I started to believe and wanted to know more about the law of attraction and manifestation by actually watching Gemma Louise Miles and Elle Darby here on YouTube. Gemma Miles on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you all probably know who she is, but she regularly preaches about manifestation and the law of attraction, and she actually even mentions what she's brought into her life from preaching the both things. So that definitely interested me and made me really want to know more about it. It definitely opened my eyes and made me think about what I can do and what I can preach out to the universe and what I can definitely bring into my life just from simply thinking about it and learning more about the law of attraction. It's definitely an amazing thing once you start reading about it and learning more about it. It's so super interesting, thing, and if you haven't learned about it already and you are thinking about doing it, I would 110% recommend you to do so. So those are the 2 people who really got me into the law of attraction and manifestation, and who really made me believe that what I want out of my future is definitely possible. The next question, which is a little bit more of a personal one, is what is your best experience with manifestation, and what have you experienced through the law of attraction? They were 2 separate questions, but they're technically the same, so I've just rolled them into one. As I said, I think that this is quite a personal question, because with the law of attraction, it is definitely really personalised and tailored to you, because it's what you want for your future and what you want out of life. However, for the longest time, I had manifested that I wanted my YouTube and my Instagram following to grow. I felt like I was putting in so much time and effort, and I wasn't really being that noticed, and my posts weren't doing that well as I had hoped for, especially with the amount of time and effort that I had put into both of my 2 platforms. I felt quite disheartened from it, and I was actually thinking of giving them up, but I am now at 5k Instagram followers. I have an active giveaway at the moment, so if you haven't already entered, please go and enter that. And I'm nearly at 650 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely amazing, and I feel that I have literally done and earned all of this through preaching it to the law of attraction, putting it out to the universe. I can literally get 20 something followers on Instagram a day, and I'll never know where they've come from, but I know deep in my soul it's because I've put it out to the universe. I cannot explain the feeling of knowing that the universe is on your side. It may sound really weird and not normal, but it's so surreal, the feeling. I think that if you're in the same boat as me and have experienced something from the law of attraction, then you will definitely know what I am talking about. This leads me quite nicely onto the next question which I received, and that is, what is your favourite part of law of attraction and manifestation? I think my favourite part of the law of attraction and manifestation I actually just answered in my previous question, and that is the feeling that you get when you know that the universe has listened to you and is on your side, when the things that you have thought about have really come true. It's the most amazing feeling, and I just can't explain it. But as I said again in my previous question, if this has happened to you, then you will know exactly what the feeling is like. It really allows you to continue and to carry on. Once you start to believe in it, it's not a long process at all. It's really fun and so interesting to just sit there and think about what you want for your future, do the vision boards, write in your journal and read the books. It just radiates such positivity out to the universe. The second to last question was, what books would you recommend? Okay, so I do currently have 3 books here to show you. I do have a 4th, but I did actually put that into my giveaway, which is so super exciting, so I won't have that to show you, but I have shown it so many times in my previous videos that you will probably all know what it is, and that's The Rules of Life. That is such an amazing book with regards to what you can do in your everyday, day-to-day life to change your outlook and really make it a positive one to radiate out to the universe. Oh, I'm really out of breath just from getting the book. That shows how unfit I am and how much I really need to start eating healthy whilst I had McDonald's for lunch. Love that for me. But the first book that I actually read to get me into the law of attraction is one that I haven't spoken about on my channel before, and that is You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. This is by 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒, and this is the book. She's got so many different ones. She's got ones about money. Are they in here? But she has got so many different books in this series, and as I said, this is the first book that I started to get into with regards to manifestation. It's really good and really insightful, and I would definitely recommend this. I think it's only around £7, but when I did start to get into it, I used to highlight key points like so, and then do a little bookmark, just so I know that if I wanted to go back to a specific thing, I knew which page it was on. As I said, there is the rules of life, which I have mentioned in so many previous videos, so I won't go into too much detail about that one. But then I have the rules of thinking. This is by Richard Tembler, which is the same author. I haven't actually read this one yet, so I can't give you an overall review on it, but this one is more about your thinking. So this is a personal code to think yourself smarter, wiser and happier. So this is all about your thoughts, if you have anxiety, and what you can do with regards to stop overthinking. Or if you do overthink, this will be ways to think in a good way. So there's sections on problem solving, how to not settle for your first answer, find a way in, don't get bogged down, try a new angle, don't panic, get help. Really help you with regards to your thinking method when it comes to the law of attraction. And the last book which I wanted to mention is one that I'm actually currently reading at the moment, and that is Good Vibes, Good Life by 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒. This is such an aesthetic book. Honestly, this is like a coffee table book. It's so pretty. But I am only currently on page 25, chapter 2, so I can't give you too much information about this, but when I have read it I will maybe give you a more in-depth review. But this is actually 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒's personal experience with regards to the law of attraction and manifestation. So she actually tells her story of how she was quite poor, she went to university, never had any money, and how using the law of attraction and manifestation she actually manifested so many good, great things into her life. And this gives you her personal tips for you on what you can do to do the same in your life. So this is actually somebody's genuine story, which is quite different from any other law of attraction books which I have read. So this is definitely worth reading if you want to know somebody else's personal experience with regards to the law of attraction. I'm so out of breath, but we do only have one more question left. And that is, did it take you a long time / a while to learn about the law of attraction? I think when it comes to the law of attraction and manifestation, you can never actually be too educated. I have probably been doing this now, by doing I mean learning about and preaching about the law of attraction for just under a year, and I feel that every day and every week or every month there's something new that I'm actually learning as I go along. You are definitely always learning about new ways to manifest and new ways that you can preach about the law of attraction. So I think every day is definitely a learning journey, and if you do definitely start to believe in it, it's so educational and just surreal. So hopefully that has answered your question. Every single day is a learning curve. There's not a stamp time on how long you should have known about it until. So I am going to end this video here, everybody. I really do hope that you have enjoyed. This is a little bit of a different one for me. It was definitely very in-depth and personal, and if you have made it to the end, then thank you. I hope that I haven't bored you to death. But if you are interested in the law of attraction, then hopefully this video has been really interesting for you. If you would like me to go through with you my vision board and sit and create it with you, then please just let me know. I will need to order some pins off Amazon. I don't know why I thought I could do a vision board video without any pins. I really do hope that you have enjoyed, everybody, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.